morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's nice to have you here once more. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you've always been around, welcome back. All right, so in today's video, it's just a little sit down video. It's been a while since I did one of these, so I thought I'd come on today to give you like a life update, more so regarding job, right? So it's been a year officially since I've started my new role as a deputy manager in a care home. So I thought it was like nice to come on to like give you an idea of what it's been like, so far. It's 1 year in, so I think it's enough time for me to like see what it has been like, what my journey has been like. Okay, so let me start by saying I was really happy for the opportunity to take on this new role, though I know it would have been a challenging role. But at the end of the day, you can't always run away from challenges. And sometimes, they say never knock it until you try it. So to be honest, I'm going to say that since I've been in this role, I've had good days, I've had bad days. But I would say that my good days have definitely outweighed the bad days that I've had. Because, like with any job, it will come with challenges, but it's a matter of how you deal with these challenges at the end of the day that will determine, what it's going to be like for you. So, to be honest, I would say that it's all that I've expected, maybe, and a little bit more. A little bit more because initially when I got the role was advertised for clinical lead, and then my role was changed to deputy manager. Pretty much the roles and functions are the same, which I'll do another video to say what the differences are, compare, contrast, things like that. So I'll do another video with that. But being a deputy manager as a nurse, pretty much I'm functioning as a clinical lead, because at the end of the day, there are certain decisions that are required. And then because I'm a nurse, I'm expected to, like make certain decisions or oversee certain clinical aspects of the care home and stuff like that, I guess. And I think sometimes that's where it makes it a little bit challenging, because it's like trying to function in both capacity at the same time, and you pretty much have the same hours in the day to get all your work done. So I predominantly work Monday to Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Occasionally, I have to cover shifts. So when I do cover shifts, I do work from 7:45 a.m. to 8 p.m. at night, which sometimes at 8 p.m. goes up to 9 p.m. Depends on the kind of day that you're having. And to be honest, I really like the fact that it's predominantly 9 to 5, because working the long days for me were quite stressful, especially like where I had to work like 4 in a row as a regular nurse. But I don't mind, doing the occasional long day, but I just don't want to be doing it like 4 days back to back and stuff like that. I've never had an instance recently where I've had to do that. I've probably done like about 2, maybe 2.5, shift as a nurse in a week, because sometimes you do have the occasional staff sickness that you have to cover if you can't get anyone to cover the shift and stuff like that. But as I would say, the role does have its advantages and its disadvantages, and as I've said, it has been more advantages for me, so maybe that's a good thing. Some of the days when I'm having like a bad day and I'm feeling like I'm second guessing, or why did I take this role? The role is so challenging. I feel like I want to give up. Then I try to find things to like motivate me, for me to like not think about the present, but think about, like future growth and stuff like that. As an immigrant nurse in the UK, sometimes it's good when you actually do certain research and stuff like that for yourself, because there was a time where I thought that, as an immigrant nurse, you probably couldn't have gotten certain positions. But listen, you can, as long as you assert yourself, put yourself out there, get yourself qualified, get yourself trained in certain things. When certain opportunities come up, don't be afraid to just go for it, apply for it, and put yourself out there. So far, I'm gonna say that since I've started this role, I've done a 6 months management course, which really helped to mold me in the role that I'm doing now, because it helps me to put some of the things into perspective, some of what is required of me as a deputy manager, and help to keep me on the right path. Help with your management skills, your leadership skills, and I've, to be honest, I'm gonna say that I can definitely see the growth in myself. Other people have said, they've seen the growth, because there's no way I'm expected to be the same way in which I started the role 1 year later. And one thing about the company that I work with, they do offer what they call apprenticeship programs. That word is so hard to call. Yes. So with that, I have signed up with, them to do a program. So pretty much it's a level 5 leadership and management, in health and social care. So it's a level 5 program equivalent to like a diploma. So that does help to mold you into this role as a deputy manager, and also prepare you for additional roles, like if you aim or aspire to be like a manager, regional director, or such. It doesn't have to be those kind of role either, but at the end of the day, no knowledge gained will be knowledge wasted. It's knowledge that you can use for other things or other aspects of your life, and in other functions that you do. So I've started that program. I'm like about quarter way in, because it's a 1.5 year program, almost 2 years. So that program is slated to finish December 2025, and then in January 2026 I'm gonna be having my assessment. So that too, to be honest, it's like working and learning at the same time. So the program have its requirements or things that I'm expected to do each month or each term or things like that. So it's like trying to find a balance between work, doing that, your family life, your social life, and everything. And this is me here on YouTube trying to balance YouTube also. I know sometimes it seems like I'm not consistent on here, but sometimes it's like trying to juggle all the different aspects, of my life. But nonetheless, I would say, as I said, it's not all good. It's not all glitz and glam, but in the end, or presently, I would say that my good days supersedes the bad days, and with that, I do get the motivation to, continue with what I'm doing. So in another video, I'm going to be sharing like who is a clinical lead, who is a deputy manager in a care home. I'm gonna give you like a list of job roles or functions of a clinical lead and a deputy manager. So what I'm gonna do is like compare and contrast, and then like put it together so that you can get an idea to see how it all fits together. I think that way you'll get like a better perspective as to what I'm talking about. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, peace out. I wanna be